Well, South Africa too will be following those meetings closely. For more analysis on Africa's interests, I'm joined live now from our Johannesburg studios by Dr. Bob Wekesa from Wits University. He is a postdoctoral fellow and a steering committee member of the Chinese in Africa, Africans in China Research Network. Dr. Wekesa, thank you so much for your time. Now, let's start with the fact that we saw the FOCAC summit last year held in South Africa towards the end of the year. Multi-billion-dollar pledges coming from China's president. Can we expect a more detailed plan on that from Beijing once these meetings are concluded?
Yeah, sure. We definitely will expect much more clarity on the FOCAC summit agreements. Recall that there was a pledge of $60 billion to go towards various projects from the Chinese government towards the 54 African countries, majorly focusing on industrialization. And analysis at that point in time in December was that industrialization was going to be the big, kind of focus. Now, what happens that the NPC, National People's Congress, and the Chinese People's Consultative Conference is that the Premier, Premier Li presents a work report, and the work report is likely to factor in or to have explanations on the FOCAC agreements, the action plans. Recall the FOCAC action plans are just action plans and bullet points of a kind. So the fleshing out is likely to be seen in the report that Premier Li will present to the NPC and to the CPPCC, which started today, and therefore essentially be a subject of debate by the 3,000 plus deputies that are there at Great Hall of the People.
Now,
yeah, for sure. So therefore, we'll expect the FOCAC to be fleshed out, yes.
Now, Dr. Wekesa, rather significantly, South Africa is a member of the BRICS group. Just how will these meetings inform the agenda for BRICS nations in the coming months?
No, certainly the BRICS is a major plank, is a major area of focus for China's foreign policy. In the sense that China is very focused on South-South cooperation, and BRICS is a major plank, is a major strand within the South-South cooperation agenda in the global geopolitics. So as it is, therefore, the BRICS agenda will be very much on the table. In fact, as we speak, coincidentally, later this month, the BRICS will be establishing the new development bank, which was agreed on at the last meeting in South Africa, the Durban BRICS meeting. So the fact that it's being launched in Shanghai this year, in March, later this month, will be therefore an important point of consideration. And as we explained with FOCAC, equally with the BRICS, it has budgetary allocations, it has strategic considerations, and therefore how China is involved in the BRICS is going to be an important point of consideration. And likewise, Premier Li will be perhaps presenting a work report specifically focused on BRICS that will be subject for discussions.
Well, thank you very much for that analysis. Dr. Bob Wekesa live for us in Johannesburg, telling us about Africa's interests in the CPPCC.